भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः यशेमदेवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page number 36, Karika number 1818. Vikalpo vinivartet kalpito yadi kenachit upadeshadayam vadah ज्ञाते द्वैतं न विद्यते Gaudapadacharya, commenting upon the 7th mantra by pointing out आत्मा चतुष्पाद प्रथमः पादः द्वितीयः पादः तृतीयः पादः and चतुर्थ पादः. First 3 padas are karya karana sambandha. First pada and second pada comes under karyam. Third pada comes under karanam. First 2 padas, when Atma identifies with sthula shariram, it is known as Vishvaha. When Atma identifies with subtle body, Sukshma shariram, same Atma is known as Taijasaha. And these 2 Vishva Taijasa are the products of that Prajna Karana Shariram. When Atma identifies with subtle causal body, that is Karana Shariram, which is the Karanam for Vishva Taijasa, that is Tritiyah Padaha. So, one same Atma identifies with 3 bodies. Upanishad has presented. Then Gaudapadacharya comparing these 3 padas. First 2 padas are Adhyaropa padas, and third pada is also the potential source from which first 2 padas comes into existence, and the 4th pada he takes it as Turiya Atma. 4th pada is Turiya Atma. First 3 padas are only stepping stones. They are not really talking about the Nirguna Turiya Atma. They are talking about Saguna Atma. Therefore, whatever Nama Rupa we are seeing in this world comes under Vishwa Taijasa and Prajna. These are all not real. They are all superimposed upon the same Turiya Atma. Jagradavastha, Swapnavastha and Sushupti Avastha. Waker dreamer, and sleeper. These three are nothing but adhyaropam, superimposed. They are not real. In these last two karikas, final conclusion of Gaudapadacharya is, there is no world at all to negate. First we say there is a negation of the world. Apavada. Then he himself says, if it is there only I have to negate. Where is the question of when it is not there, why I have to negate? For that we have to go to our example. Rajju Sarpa Drishtanta. Satchet na badhyeta. Asatchet na nivarteta. If anything really existent, you cannot negate it. If anything is really existent, an existent thing cannot be unreal, cannot be negated. Sat chet, sat is real. If anything is really existent, na badhyeta, you cannot negate it. When there is a real snake, when you see a real snake, you cannot say there is no snake. Similarly, when there is no snake at all, asat chet, if it is totally non-existent, na nivarteta, an non-existent entity need not be negated. An existent entity cannot be negated. That is first statement. Satchet na badhyeta. An existent thing cannot be negated. Satchet na badhyeta. Asatchet, if it is not existent, a non-existent thing need not be negated. A non-existent entity need not be negated. When there is no snake at all, why I have to say, why I have to push away that snake which is not there? A non-existent thing need not be negated. Clear? Asat chet na nivarteta. You need not negate it. But then, what am I doing here? Why you are talking about rope snake? Rope snake is that it is not sat, it is not existent. Our snake. Okay, our snake means our rope snake. In Rajju Sarpa Drishtanta, our snake is not totally existent or not totally non-existent. Okay? It is not totally existent. Real snake is not there. Real snake is not there. At the same time, there is no snake at all, you cannot say, but it is appearing. Experientially, I am seeing a snake upon the rope. Therefore, you cannot say it is totally non-existent. When I am seeing the snake upon the rope in semi-darkness. So here, the snake is such an entity, it is neither sat, it is not totally real, nor asat, it is not totally non-existent also. What type of rope snake is our snake? It is not like a snake park snake. It is not a totally non-existent snake, but I am seeing a snake, but I do not know it is false snake. I am seeing a snake upon the rope in the semi-darkness. This perception is there. Therefore, it is sad asat vilakshanam. It is neither existent nor non-existent. Then what? It is sadasat. It is an appearance. It is there, but it is not there. It is there, not really. So this is called sadasat vilakshanam. Here only we have to take darshtanta. Similarly, It is experientially real. World is also same way superimposed upon Brahman. If world is really there, prapancham yadi vidyeta. In 17th Karika, he said, prapancham yadi vidyeta. If it is there really. Nivartet na samshayah. If it is there only, we have to negate really. Negate means we have to bring the stick, we have to beat and we have to push it away. No? I want to save my life. No. If it is really there. If it is really there, I cannot say there is no snake. Snake is there, something by hook or crook, I have to flight or fight, I have to take some effort. Similarly, world is really there, somehow I have to struggle to push it away. There is samsara problem, world is there, lot of problems are there. If it is really there only, I have to struggle. Okay, that is not there really. Na. If it is not there totally, suppose world is not there totally. First point, if world is there, I have to struggle to come out of it. Therefore, what we can say, world is not there. Prapancham yadi vidyeta. If it is there, nivarteta na samshayah. I have to struggle to remove that world. Next line he says, Maya matram idam dvaitam. This duality of the world, idam jagat, Maya matram, it is only an appearance. We cannot say world is not there totally. If it is non-existent, world is not there, there is no problem at all. But world we are experiencing, it is appearing. Therefore you cannot say, yadi asatyet na badhe na nivarteta. If it is not there, you need not negate at all. Then what is this world? Sadasad vilakshanam. World is neither real nor unreal. World is neither real nor unreal. If it is totally real, Shastra is useless. If it is totally unreal also, Shastra is useless. Shastra is not necessary. If it is really there, Shastra cannot do anything, Guru cannot do anything. No one can save us from this world. We have to undergo the problems. If it is really there. If it is not there at all, totally non-existent, we should not experience the world. But we are experiencing, no? And we are having problems also. Innumerable problems. And we are facing so many things. That means it is there. If it is there also, totally Shastra is useless. If it is not there also, Shastra is useless. So one Purapakshi can come and ask, then why Shastra, why Guru? What we say, we are not talking about the really existent universe. We are not talking about the totally non-existent universe. We are talking about the existent, non-existent universe. As though existent and as though non-existent. That is sadasad vilakshanam. Therefore he answers, advaitam paramarthataha. There is only Brahman. So you have to tally that Rajju Sarpa Drishtanta to the Darshtanta. There and there. There is no snake at all. There is only rope. Like that, there is only Advaitam Brahma. There is no Jagat at all. There is no world. How na? Vikalpo vinivarteta kalpito yedi kenachit. Vikalpaha means this division, nama, rupa, prapancha. So many names and so many forms and so many diversities, all these disparities, vinivarteta, they would have gone, yedi kalpitaha, if if it has been created really, if they are there only, I have to negate them. பாம்பு இருந்தாதானே நான் ஏதாவது பண்ணணும். பாம்பே இல்லையே, என்ன பண்ணணும் அங்கே? I need not do anything. I need not do anything. Similarly, the world is also really not kalpitaha. Yadi kalpitaha, then only I have to vinivarteta. It is not there. What I have to do? I told you that example, Garuda mantram, என்ன பாம்பாட்டுக்காரனு கூப்பிடுறது, இதெல்லாம் வேஸ்ட்டு தானே. இல்லாத பாம்புக்காக இதெல்லாம் தேவையான்னா? அது மாதிரி ந புண்ணியம் ந பாபம் ந சௌக்கியம் ந துக்கம் ந மந்திரோ ந தீர்த்தம் ந வேதா ந யஜ்ஞாக, ஒன்றுமே தேவையில்லைன்னா. அப்போ இது எதுக்கு மாதிரி ஹோல் கர்மகாண்டா? ஃபார் வாட் பர்பஸ்? ரிச்சுவல்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட் பர்பஸ்? temples puja for what purpose? Abhishekams for what purpose? You say nothing is there. Everything is false. Everything is mithya only when you say. What for Veda talks all these things? Na? One sentence he says, Upadeshat ayam vadaha. This is only a deliberate adhyaropa. We only introduce for the teaching purpose. Shastram reveal Brahman exactly what it reveals. It negates the mithya jagat. By negating the mithya jagat, it is indirectly revealing the Brahman. That is the meaning. Brahman is self-effulgent. You need not present the Brahman. Oh, Brahman is like this. All of you see. After coming to my class for some time, I will show one day Brahman on a screen putting. All of you see Brahman. You are coming from long time. I want to bless you, all of you today. I cannot show that Brahman. Shastra is not coming here to reveal Brahman, to show Brahman or anything. Shastra reveals that superimposition what we have done from janmas and janmas upon that Brahman. You come out of that superimposition. That's what Shastra says. Therefore, to hold this knowledge, to receive this knowledge and to hold this knowledge, you require a tremendous sharp intellect. Like Lord Shiva hold the Ganga water. When Ganga Bhavani is coming on the in heaven, from heaven she is coming, nobody is there to hold her. And she is going to Patalam. For her force, she is going to Patalam. Then Lord Shiva stood there and hold the water and retained the water on his head. That much capacity we require when Adhyatmika Vidya is coming, Brahma Vidya is flowing from Veda. We have to hold that in our mind. Very, very abstract. Unless we have a strong will, that strength, dhiraha, kaschit dhiraha pratyagatmanam aikshat. And courage must require, no? Then only we can grasp this. Such a depth is there. So, Upadeshat ayam, this is only a stepping stone. Shastram accepts the unreal. Guru, moksha is, Jagat is unreal. Nama sonna, avanenna solruvanna, Pura Pakshi. Jagat is unreal, no? Problem is also unreal. Bandha is also unreal. Moksha is also unreal. When moksha is unreal, Guru is not required. Therefore, Guru is also unreal. Unreal Guru, unreal Shastram, unreal teaching. Therefore, Thursday class also is not required. Then our Shastra says, yes, true. Unreal world can be negated through unreal Shastram. Unreal Shastram can be used by unreal Guru. Unreal Guru talk with unreal student. Unreal student listens that unreal world and own up the real Brahman. దానికి దీనికి సరిపోయింది. యక్షానురూపో బలిహి అని వాటెవర్ ద రిచువల్ రిగార్డింగ్ దేవత యు సీ, அந்த தேவத்துக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி நைவேத்தியம் கொடுக்கணும். எப்படிப்பட்ட தேவத்தனை, சாத்விக தேவத்தன்னா சாத்விக நைவேத்தியம், ರಾಜಸಿಕ ದೇವತಾ ಅನ್ನ ರಾಜಸಿಕ ನೈವೇದ್யம், தாமசிக தேவதான்னா பலினா அந்த மாடு பசு எல்லாம் கொண்டு வந்த தாமசிக தேவதாக்கு அந்த தேவதை எப்படோ அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி பலி, யூ ஹாவ் டு கிவ் நைவேத்தியம். அது மாதிரி ஃபார் திஸ் டு நெகேட் திஸ் அன்ரியல் யூனிவர்ஸ், டு நெகேட் திஸ் சதசத் விலக்ஷணம் யூனிவர்ஸ், இந்த சாஸ்திரம், இந்த குரு, இந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் போதும். தட்ஸ் வை தெர் இஸ் நோ ப்ராப்ளம் எட் ஆல், வி யூஸ் இட். தட் இஸ் thing we have to understand here. Upadeshat ayam vadaha gnate dvaitam na vidyate. Gnate, when you understand this truth, bandha is also unreal. When bandha is real, if it is real, no one can remove it. If it is totally unreal, we should not have any problem. Bondage, insecurity, unhappiness, all these are there, we are experiencing because of our ignorance. So Shastra removes that ignorance. Shastra removes that ignorance, superimposition or limitation upon Brahman. Upon your own self, the limitations we have to remove. So that it is only negating the superimposed limitation. Superimposed upon whom? Upon me, the real I, Brahman. All limitations are superimposed. What limitations? I am small, I am an ordinary housewife, I am employed, I am full of problems with this limitation body and limited body, limited intellect. I am limited is, we are always listening. I am financially not sound. Of course, there is sound in my stomach. When I am not financially sound, there is a sound in my stomach. Therefore, this limitation is there. Emotional limitation is there. And nobody is take care of me and looking after me, that emotional problem. Intellectually also, there is limitation. All these limitations are bugging, always hammering in me. So, therefore, these limitations are all comes under bandha. They are all called samsara, which are all unreal, really speaking. But experientially real for me. Shastra says whatever is experientially real need not be absolutely real. Therefore, accept the Shastra. It will remove the superimposed bandha. Then as though moksha. You get dvaita, ajnana nivritti, advaita, jnana prapti. So therefore Shastra is temporarily using this teaching. Until that time you have to come to the class. Okay? Don't say everything is mithya. Everything is mithya, you cannot say verbally, but you have to claim that I am Atma, everything is superimposed on me, the Atma. With this seventh mantra commentary is over. Now we enter into the eighth mantra. We will read. Soyamatma adhyaksharam omkaraha adhimatram padaha matraha matrasya padaha akaraha ukaraha makara iti. The entire Shastric Guru, all these are like the payasam, once you want to drink payasam, you take a cup, golden cup or plastic cup or some cup you take. And you drink the payasam, you leave the cup. You cannot drink the payasam without cup. So hot payasam, how you give along with the cup. You are not interested in drinking the cup. Okay, however, it is so too costly. Gold cup, Swamini, how to leave it? Let me drink that also. And I want to swallow. You cannot swallow. You need not swallow. You have to swallow only consume payasam. After consuming the payasam, what you have to leave? You have to leave what? Cup. Even the golden cup. Golden spoon or golden cup. Sometimes we carry the plastic cups also, no? The cup nanna irukke and you will carry also. No? So you have to leave that. Same way, the entire teaching is like a payasam cup. Turiya Atma is like a payasam. Okay, Turiya Atma is very abstract. You cannot grasp it without Shastra and Guru cup. Okay, the Guru cups, Guru and Shastram serves like a cup. They are holding what na? Brahma, Turiya Atma, Payasam. Until it reach to your mouth, until you consume, you swallow, they hold. No? Their Guru is there, Shastram is there. Once you drink that Payasam, you enjoy. And you go to that Ananda. Anando Brahme Divya Janata. When you are in Ananda, Shastra disappears. Vedaha Aveda Bhavanti. Na Shastra, na Sishyaha, na Guruhu. So, Shastra na Guru. That Shastram also disappears. Mata Amata Bhavati. My mother appears as Turiya Atma only, not real mother. Mata Amata Bhavati. Putraha Aputraha Bhavati. Now Putraha is looking so problematic. No? Swamini, very difficult to handle this. Only one son, very difficult to handle. As long as you are in Dvaitam, it is very, very difficult to handle. When you understand it is Turiya Atma only appearing in Putra form. Turiya Atma alone appearing in mother-in-law form. Adi sollunga first. Turiya Atma alone appearing as in mother form, husband form. Every form is nothing but Turiya Atma. If I know, it is called Advaita Jnanam. So take payasam, Turiya Atma, leave the cup. But don't leave the cup first itself. Anyhow, payasam dane kudikana cup edhukku Swamini sonna. Cup illana payasame varadu. Why work? Who will bring the payasam? And the cup only brings. The whole teaching is like a payasam cup. Turiya Atma is like a sweet payasam. Nariya examples kudikalam. So we have to remember. Now, we are entering into the 8th mantra. Here, Omkara Vichara is the topic. Omkara Vichara. Upanishad is also a part of Veda, but Karika is not the part of Veda. Okay, what we are reading, Upanishad and Karika. Karika written by Gaudapada Acharya upon the Upanishadic mantra. So, Karika doesn't come under Veda. This 8th mantra comes under Veda. So, Karika written by Gaudapada Acharya, that is Paurusheyam. This is Apaurusheyam. So, he comments upon the Apaurusheya Upanishad mantra. So, Upanishad part is called Veda. In this, in the first mantra, you look into the first mantra, Om, and that starts from Om ityetadaksharam idagum sarvam tasyopavyakyanam. That mantra he left actually. Upanishad itself, what it does now? Second mantra, it has comments. No? Second mantra commented by Upanishad itself, it does a pratigna. In what pratigna? That pratigna is Sarvam idagum yad brahma ayamatma brahma soyamatma chatushpat. And it's only from third mantra onwards up to 7th mantra is a commentary upon second mantra. Upanishad itself comments upon its own mantra. The confusion irko. Second mantra is Atma Vichara. Chatushpat Atma Vichara. Actually, Upanishad has to give that Omkara Vichara. But Upanishad left the first mantra and taken the second mantra. Upon the second mantra, Upanishad itself, from 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 7 mantras are the commentary of that second mantra by the Upanishad. Puriyarado? 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th mantras are the commentary upon the second mantra of Mandukya. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th mantras of Mandukya are the commentary upon the second mantra of the Mandukya. Then first mantra now Upanishad is commenting. Very interesting, Atma Chatushpat Vichara over. Atma as a Chatushpat, 4 padas. Pradhamah pada, Dvitiyah padaha, Tritiyah padaha, Chaturtha padaha, Turiya padaha. All the 4 padas are explained. Vishva Taijasa Prajna, Sthula Sushma Karana. Explanation over. Advaitam has established. Advaita Atma alone is there. Sarvam etadhi Brahma. Ayam Atma Brahma. Ayam Atma, Turi Atma is Brahma. Soyam Atma Chatushpat. Over. Up to 7th mantra. Now the first mantra is Omkara Vicharaha. Second mantra is Chatushpat Atma Vicharana. First mantra is Turiya Atma is analyzed in Omkara. 4 divisions are there in Omkara. Omkara Vichara. This is called promise. Upanishad has promised, pratigna, that etat sarvam atma, that pratigna is fulfilled in 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th mantras. Now the first mantra Upanishad has done a promise, pratigna. Om ityekaksharam Brahma. This Om is ekaksharam. That is ekaksharam is Brahma. How Om can become ekaksharam? That ekaksharam, how it can become Brahma? Then Upanishad says, I will tell you, listen, from 8th mantra onwards. This pratigna Upanishad is fulfilling now. That is called analysis. We are doing analysis, Mimamsa. With 18 karikas after finishing the 4 padas of Atma, now the Upanishad has come back to the first mantra known as Omkara Vichara. So first mantra you have to relate now. How? In this, here one method is followed. That method is the entire universe, whatever we are seeing, there are so many objects, padarthas. Objects are there. They are called padartha. The clip is a padartha. Pushpam is a padartha. Object, padartham not dosha, idli, bhakshyam padartham. Here padartha means object. Every object has got its own word called padam. Every word has got its own padam. Padam and padartham. Clip is a padam. It is a shabdam. Clip is a padam or shabdam, a word. And clip padartha is an object. Clip word and its padartha object is there. So the clip object. Similarly, flower is a padam. Flower is a word and flower object is there. So once object is there, it must have a padam, word. Whole dictionary is nothing but pada padartham. Padam's dictionary and its padarthas are there in the world. The entire world is nothing but pada padartham. This is called nama. Flower is a nama. This object is called nami. Padartha is a nami. Word is a nama. Padam. Padam means word. Okay, word means what? Word means nothing but a mixture of alphabets. Words, Word means what? Rearranged. Alphabets, if you rearrange, it is a word. CLIP, clip. In the CLIP alphabets, it is there. Pushpam. The pushpam is there in the alphabet. And the alphabet, pakara and ukara and shakara, all you arrange, it become a word. If you rearrange the alphabets, it become a word. Similarly, your name also is nothing but arranged alphabet. Your name is also arranged alphabet. என்ன ஆச்சரியமா இருக்குல்ல? Arranged alphabet name, that name padam, nama, is having what object? Nami. Your body-mind complex is a nami. Your body-mind complex is called padartha. This padartha has got a name. Chair is a padartha and it has got a name called chair. Fan is a padartha, fan name. Mic is a padartha, mic name. Like that, how many names are there? How many objects are there? Billions, millions, trillions. As many objects, so many names. As many padarthas, so many padams. All these padams are arranged alphabets. So alphabets are only arranged in words, padams. Padams are nothing but padarthas. Padarthas are nothing but world. World is nothing but a word. World is nothing but a word on your lip. You remove the L. In the world, remove the L. Word is there. So world is a word. Word is nothing but a padam, which has got so many padarthas. Now, for this entire universe, Shastra takes one alphabet, that which has got 4 divisions. The entire world as a symbolic. All names and all padarthas I need to talk, it takes lot of time. I give you a sample symbolic letter. In that letter, the entire universe is there. How? 4 divisions, letter is that Om. Omkaraha. Om. What are the 4 divisions in Omkarana? Akara, Ukara, Makara. A, U, if you join O, according to Sandhi rule. A plus U become O. Then you join Makara, 3rd quarter, 3rd division, O plus Om. In Om, how many divisions are there? A is there, U is there, is there. After after you say Om சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன இருக்குன்னு? Silence. Om. No sound, it is silence. Like that, this whole universe, Shastra takes as Om. How? Akara represents gross universe. Pradhamah padaha. Vishwaha. Just as the waker is Vishwaha, Taijasa is the dreamer, Prajnaha is the sleeper at the individual level, micro level. Now macro level, Prapanchaha, Akara is the Sthula Prapanchaha. Ukara is Sukshma Prapanchaha, subtle world. Akara is gross world, Ukara is subtle world, Makara is causal world, Karana Prapanchaha. So gross world, Sthula Prapancha, subtle world, Sukshma Prapancha, and Karana Prapancha, causal world. These 3 put together is the world which is manifesting and which is unmanifesting also. Clear? Pradhamah padaha akaraha. Pradhamah padaha akaraha means what? Sthula prapancha. Sthula prapancha means sthula objects, gross padarthas. Gross padarthas can have subtle name or gross name. Gross name. So you take one group of names or gross names. Clip is a gross name. Clip is gross. It belongs to the gross world. Gross nama rupa. Grass vere, gross vere. Okay. Grass vere. Pullu. Gross anna sthulam. Visible, tangible. Which is you are able to experience. So this gross world has got a gross nama rupa. Okay. That is called padartha. So gross words and gross padarthas comes under pradhama pada sthula prapancha. The world what you are seeing. Okay. Akara comes under gross represents. Akara represents symbolically for the sthula nama rupa. Gross padams and padarthas. Sthula prapancha. Then Ukara represents symbolically U means Sukshma Nama Rupa Prapancha or Sukshma Padam, Sukshma Padarthaha. Subtle Padarthas, subtle objects must have subtle name. Isn't it? Subtle objects must have subtle names. And Karana, Makara comes under Karana and that is called Tritiya Pada. And the mood Padam inge adjust pannikanam. Chatushpat, ademo Atma Chatushpat Vichara. Here Omkara Vichara, again Chatushpat. Prathama Akara, Dvitiya Ukara, Tritiya Makara. Then Chaturtha, silence. Nishabdam Brahma Uchyate. Nishabdam Brahma Uchyate. There are so many words, different padarthas. Different words, different padarthas are there. And padapadarthas are intertwined. Wherever padam is there, it has got its corresponding padartha. Wherever padartha is there, it has got its corresponding name. But table is different. Table padam is different. Chair padam is different. Fan is different. Padam is different. Okay. Mic padam is different. Different padams and fan object is different. Table object is different. Desk object is different from table object. Table object is different from the mic object. Mic object is different from the clip object. So each padartha is different from each other. None of them are same. Even your own fingers. Thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, all fingers are different. Names are also different. Your own, even foot, that fingers are also different. All are different names and different forms. But whereas in the silence, there is no difference. In silence, there is no difference. In Sthula Nama Rupa, there is a difference. Different padams, different objects. Padapadarthathiki difference irka. Padarthamthiki padarthathiki difference irka. Padathiki padathiki difference irka. Clip is not flower, flower is not a clip. That's why dictionary. Big dictionary. Ellame ore padamanna dictionary thevai illa. All padarthas different, padams are different. So padarthas we are seeing, padams also we know corresponding padams. That's why you go to fruit shop, the Padamudir shop. Na? Different fruits and different names and the fruits lone padungo. The fan table and you can see the difference, a lot of difference. Among fruits itself, among flowers itself, you see this flower color, this flower color. Again another word, rose color, red color. The color lone difference. How many disparities are there? How many differences are there? But there is no difference in silence. That is called Turiya Atma. That's what this mantra says here. So the entire world is nothing but Omkaraha. So 4 alphabetical letters. Akara, 1 letter. Ukara, another letter. Another letter. You mix, it will become one monosyllable. Om. Om you write in Sanskrit. Telugu, Sanskrit only you have to write. Okay. Tamil also okay. One letter comes, no? Om. And if in English you write, 2 letters will come. That's why English language is not suitable. You have to take one. Otherwise, some people write A-U-M. Aum. Aum and they chant. It is not Aum. Therefore, the Sanskrit language you have to take. Sanskrit Sandhi you have to take. A plus U is equal to O. That O is alone. M dissolves. Now, another important point. It's starting. Srishti. Sthula Prapancha has come. And the sustenance. Then everything resolves. Akara, ukara resolves into where? Makara. Resolves into makara. Similarly, Sthula Prapancha and Sukshma Prapancha resolves into which Prapancha? Karana Prapancha. Karana Prapancha represents what? Makara. So, Akara, Ukara dissolve into Makara. After Makara, what is there in Karyamu ille, Karanamu ille, silence is there. Karya Karana Vilakshanam Turiya Atma Eva Asti. What is that silence? That silence is not absence of sound. Namo silence and patient Swamini. What is that silence? Silence is not an absence of sound. General meaning of silence is what? Silence. Opposite to sound. Therefore, this silence, what we are talking, is a relative silence. A relative thing is that which has got its opposite. Light from the standpoint of darkness. Light ka opposite in darkness. Dark ka opposite light. Day ka opposite night. Night ka opposite day. That means these are all are relative in standpoint. All opposites are always a standpoint. All standpoints are always relative. What silence we are talking is not a relative silence, not absence of sound, not opposite of sound, but this is a silence in spite of sound. This is a silence in spite of sound, in which all sounds are coming out. Okay, in which all sounds are born, into which all sounds merge. Sthula merge into what? Waker merge into sleeper. In sleeper, what nama, what pada, what padartha is there? In sleeper, what padartha, what padam is there? How many padams you remember when you are a sleeper? How many padams, how many padarthas you remember in sleep? Tell me. No padam, no padartha. Where they have gone? Into Karana Shariram. Individual level. You put at macro level, all nama, everyone is sleeping, no? All people are sleeping. At that time, all padams, all padarthas gone into potential, resolved into Karana Prapanchaha. And the resolving state, apram, what is there na? Silence. Silence is that absolute silence and artha. Here silence means absolute silence. Not agantukam, but it is nityam. It is nitya nishabdam. Nishabdam brahma uchyate desena. Nishabdam brahma uchyate anna idada. Nishabdam anna ellaru kama irunga ipa brahma varuvaru. That's why they go to the deep samadhi. You sit silently, the Brahman will come. Anna. They take that silence a relative silence. Therefore, samadhi pochi, Brahman goda pochi. If silence, if you see, experience Brahman in that verbal silence and maunam, not talking, avoidance of sound. In that silence, suppose Brahman comes. Okay, imagine, suppose you take silence means absence of sound. And the silence, the absence of sound alone is Turiya Atma. Okay, and the Turiya Atma is the absence of sound. Ellame amedhiya irukum, எல்லாரும் காமாயிருங்கோ பேசாதுங்கோ எல்லாம் சொல்லுவான் அங்கே. காமாயிருங்கோ பேசாதுங்கோ எல்லாம் டீப் அப்படியே யூ ஹேவ் டு ரிசால்வ் இன்டு பிரம்மன். என்னென்ன சப்தம் பண்ணாதுங்கோ, சப்தம் பண்ண பிரம்மன் போயிடுவான். அதனால என்ன பண்ணணும்னு சைலன்ஸாக உட்காரணும். நீங்கள் எல்லாமே சைலன்ஸாக உட்கார்ந்த உடனே யூ எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் நோ பிரம்மன். சம் ஃபோன் ரிங் பெல் வரும், செல்ஃபோன் எங்கேயோ, அங்கே செல்ஃபோன் இங்கே செல்ஃபோன், அதெல்லாம் சத்தம் வந்த உடனே பார்த்தோட பிரம்மன் அவ்வளோதான் போயிட்டார். என்ன சவுண்டு வந்த உடனே அவர் கிளம்பிடுவார். என்ன சவுண்டுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்னோ அவர் சைலன்ஸு. சவுண்டு வந்த உடனே பிரம்மன் கிளம்பிடுவார். ஹீ இஸ் ஏ சென்ட் ஆஃப். வில் சென்ட், வி இன்வைட் ஹிம் and will give send off to him. Shastra says, my dear, don't talk about that silence. We are talking about a silence in whose presence sounds can be there, sounds need not be there. All sounds emerge from the Turiya Atma, that silence. That silence is here. It represents silence. என்ன அர்த்தம்னா, where ஸ்தூல, சூக்ஷ்மா, gross, subtle and causal everything merge. அதுக்கு எக்ஸாம்பிள் என்னன்னா our sleep. Our sleep is the example in which all padartha resolved or not. Once you say, அதுதான் அம்மா சொல்லுவான், ஆ காட்டுன்னு சொல்லுவான். அண்ண உடனே என்ன வந்தது? சவுண்டு. இப்படி என்ன பண்ணுவான் அம்மா வாயில? ஃபீட் த பேபி. ஆஃப்டர் ஃபீடிங் உம்மு சொல்லு உம்முன்னு சொல்லுவான். அப்படி உள்ளே போயிடும். சொன்னதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன இருக்கும்? சைலன்ஸ். அதான் ஆ காட்டு சொல்லு, ஆ காட்டு சொல்லுன்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்னா ஓம்னா. தட்ஸ் வை திஸ் ஓம் ரிப்ரசன்ட்ஸ். அதனால தவிர every mantra begins with Om. That Om represents this entire universe, Nama Rupa Prapancha. This Nama Rupa Prapancha is superimposed. That means Padartha superimposed upon Turiya Atma Chatushpad. Pada and Padartha is superimposed on Turiya Atma. All dictionaries are in Turiya Atma. All Padarthas are only in Turiya Atma. All are in Turiya Atma only, they are all superimposed. Nowhere. So they are all not real. They are all different names of Turiya Atma. This is the best symbol for Turiya Atma, to arrive at Turiya Atma. So all the sounds start with A. Then all sounds merge into After there is a silence. So A means Prathama Pada, U means Dvitiya Pada, means Tritiya Pada. For Turiyam, what letter you can take now? Over. What letter you can give? This is another important point. Any letter you give, okay, any letter suppose you give to Turiyam, every letter is limited by itself. If you take Akara, you cannot say it is Ukara. If you say Ukara, it is not Makara. If you say Kakara, it is not Gakara. If you say Gakara, it is not Pakara. No, each letter limits the other. Turiya Atma is limitless. Therefore, you cannot take any letter for Turiya Atma. Enna Akemo Prathama Pada, U is Dvitiya Pada, is Tritiya Pada. அப்போ என்ன லெட்டர் சொல்லலாம்? For this Omkara சொல்லலாமா? Omkara also represents that silence also only represents Atma, Turiya Atma, not Omkara. Omkara represents what? Omkara represents this Karya Karana Prapancha. This Karya Karana Prapancha is superimposed, which is not real. Superimposed on what? Snake is superimposed upon what? Rope. So snake is real, rope is real. Snake is there or not? Not there. Snake is not there. When you are seeing the snake, what you are seeing? Rope only. Similarly, when you are seeing the world, what you are seeing? When you are experiencing the world, all world means what you are experiencing. When you are experiencing the world, what you are experiencing in a padartha. Padartha means what? An object which is superimposed upon Brahman. Rope ani solladungo. Snake is superimposed on the rope. Like that, all forms are superimposed upon Turiya Atma. All these forms are real or unreal? இது சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க. ஸ்னேக் அன்ரியல்னு சொல்லிட்டோம் ஈஸியா. ஸ்னேக் இஸ் ரியல் அன்ரியல்னா ஆமா அன்ரியல் சுவாமினி, அது எப்படி ரியல் ஆக முடியும்? That easily you can say. Shastra is asking, all these nama and rupa, what you are seeing is real or unreal, and you have to say, after understanding, not for my sake, you have to say they are all unreal. But they are appearing, and they are all appearing upon Turiya Atma. What about your body-mind complex? My body-mind complex also appearance only upon Turiya Atma. That appearance is real or upon which they are appearing is real? Appearance is real or upon which they are appearing is real? Upon which they are appearing is real. So appearing is body-mind complex, experientially real. This is appearing upon what? Turiya Atma. That means Turiya Atma must be real. That means body-mind complex must be unreal. Like snake. Turiya Atma is like a rope. எங்கேயோ ஜாகிரதையா இருக்கணும் ஆன்சர் சொல்லும் போது. ஓகே, வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட். நோ, Turiya Atma is that upon which everything is superimposed and சொல்லும் போது, yes Swamini, everything is superimposed. I am asking, Shastra is asking, what about your body mind complex? That also is superimposed upon the Turiya Atma. Upon which it is superimposed is real. That which is superimposed cannot be real. Body mind cannot be real. That unreal body mind I am not. I am Turiya Atma. Upon me, the body mind is superimposed. I am a spiritual, conscious being. Upon me, the incidental body-mind complex is superimposed. Where is the problem? Therefore, I am what? I am Omkara also. I am silence also. Omkara means what? Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, or Sthula, Sukshma, Karana. Whole Karya Karana Prapancha is dancing in me. Mayeva Sakalam Jatam. Sthula Prapancham. Mayi Sarvam Pratishtitam. Sustenance. Brahma, emergence. Manifestation. Srishti. Sthiti, what? Vishnu. What is Vishnu? Ukara. Sthiti, just comparison. Sustenance, sthiti. Then layam, mayi sarvam layam yati. Who is that mayi? In me, from me, mayeva sakalam jatam. From me only everything come. Who is this from me? Turiya Atma. I the Turiya Atma ni sollanum. Who is this mayi enna? Turiya Atma Swamini. அப்படி என்ன சொல்லணும்னா ஐதி Turiya Atma. From me alone. Before தைத்திரியம் படிக்கும் போது தஸ்மாத்வா ஏ தஸ்மாத் ஆத்மனா ஆகாச சம்பூத்தன்னு சொல்லிட்டோம். இப்ப என்ன சொல்லணும்? I am the Turiya Atma is the substratum of this Karya Karana Prapancha. Prathama Pada is my own Vibhuti. Dvitiya Pada is my own Vibhuti. Tritiya Pada is also my own potential Vibhuti. What Vibhuti? அதுக்கு தான் சுவாமினி டெய்லி நான் விபூதி வச்சுக்கிறேன். This is called Advaitam Brahma. There is no division, there is no disparity, there is no complex. Even though we live in complexes, we don't have complex at all. What is there? Sarvam Brahmamayam Turiya Atma represents Omkara. Omkara means whole Prapancha. Prapancha is, it doesn't have a substantial reality of its own. Om is called Prapanchaha. Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapanchaha. Sthula Sukshma Karana Prapancha is superimposed upon Turiya Atma. Atma is Ekaha. That Ekaha Atma I am. Since I am Atma, in me alone this whole universe is manifesting. Therefore, whole universe is my own manifestation. Whole universe is my own manifestation. My own means what? Turiyatma, not body-mind complex. From ordinary housewife, no world can come. From ordinary employee, no world can come. From ordinary Tata Birla, no world can come. From Turiyatma, world comes. So, world doesn't have substantiality of its own. That's the meaning. This mantra, word to word, this is the background of this mantra. From this mantra, again the mantras come further, they explain. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.